Moving on to the next piece. This was actually a watch that, hand this over to you, just came in that honestly it's already going to be going off to a new home sometime soon. And the watch really hit home for me. So this is the 39mm Royal Oak, I'm going to butcher the name, Sachin Tendulkar watch, which was created in an edition of 150 watches for an Indian cricket player. So you've got here a salmon dial with 3 different color second hands on the subdials. And right now it's on a brown croc strap that has white stitching. It also comes with a secondary brown croc strap that features those same colors. And what really sort of struck me about this watch was, I absolutely love the play of the salmon dial against the rose gold. And I think that it's amazing. And you've got those 3 little pops of color there, which I think almost offer just a great accent to the dial versus the case. And number one, right away, AP should do more salmon dials because I think that it looks awesome. Number 2 is, this to me is everything about a brand that sort of picks an off the beaten path, possibly ambassador or limited edition, that most people be like, why would I want a Sachin Tendulkar watch? But when you look at the watch itself is absolutely amazing. And there's really nothing about it other than the case back here that lends itself to being related to the ambassador. So I think that it's one of those things where you don't really need to sort of, associate's the wrong word, but have that sort of common cause with
you don't have to identify with the source material to love the result.
Exactly. So, and another thing that I really love about the watch too is it exemplifies everything that I love about pre-owned, in that this watch is no longer available. They no longer do the 39mm chrono. They no longer make this watch, and I think that it sort of shows that that there are watches like this that are out there that are just as nice, if not nicer, than what's being made today, that you can hunt down and try and find. And I absolutely, I absolutely love the watch. It's honestly something that I myself would want to keep. And I just thought that, it was a great piece to sort of show on the show because exactly as I had said, like
it's immense value for the money. It's hugely charismatic and it's massively overlooked.
Exactly. And, it's back to, this passion that we have, let's call it pre-owned watches. They've been, these brands have been making watches for decades and decades and decades and decades. And, it's not always about the newest and greatest watch that's coming out. There are so many watches that have been produced that are long since finished that people have already forgotten about. And this is one of those forgotten watches that when I saw it, I was just, I was floored by how much I liked it.
Is it fair to say it hits all the wickets? That's what I get paid to do, guys.
I love
I'm here all night.
I think it hits all the wickets.
So we have a question coming through about this is John T asking, Tim, which would you rather have?
You just pulled out a cricket joke.
Hey,
a cricket joke.
I've always said I'm a comedian first and foremost, guys. The watch thing is just incidental.